everybody, it's Gina. It's Tuesday. It's weigh-in day. And I've been MIA, and I know y'all know that. Oh, I'm a little nervous because I haven't really been paying too much attention to my diet. But I honestly feel like I'm either going to stay the same or maybe just a tiny bit up. It is what it is. I can't change it, just like I can't change my eyeball. I wish I could, but I can't. So we are headed to work, and very quickly we're going to head into my Weight Watcher meeting because I am late today. I'm working on slow-mo. So I have this idea that I want to do. I don't know if I just should do it on YouTube. I don't know if maybe I should do it on Instagram. Maybe even Facebook. I'm not sure. But I kind of want to go live doing impromptu Bible studies. Like, not planned, not scheduled. Just when I have some time, hop on. Share a little bit of the word, what's going on in my life, what the Lord's dealing with me with. Like today, okay, so for instance, I can't believe I'm going to share this, but I am. So I'm in the shower today. We got this new shower head, and I'm a little tiny person, and so I can't reach it. It's like way up high, and I have to have a step stool in the shower to even reach the shower head if I need to take it off to take, like soap out of all this massive hair or whatever. Well, I don't do that very often because it's so high and I'm not, and I'm afraid I'm going to, you get the drill, right? And so, and this new shower head is like strong and it like hurts my skin. And so I took it off the handle today and I was all, spraying it off, and it was like hurting me. And clear as day, I don't really know, I'm not 100% sure where he was going with this. But like I could tell the Lord was sharing with me, sometimes I don't need you to go full force. Or it was, it wasn't exactly in those verbatim terms, but I knew that's what he was saying. Like sometimes full force is not what I'm needing from you. And, so basically slow down, pay attention to what's around you, go a little slower, a little less hard. Maybe not so hard on yourself. I don't know exactly what he meant by that, but it was pretty clear. I mean, I could tell when the Lord's telling me something. Maybe if you're a new Christian, you're like, what in the world? God talks to you. No, and it's a still small voice. It's in your heart. You know it. There's a difference than you just thinking something and dreaming it up yourself, and it's a direction, you know what I'm saying? Well, that was in my shower today, which was weird, but I don't know. So I had been thinking about this Bible study, and then today with the full pressure or full steam ahead or whatever, I tend to do that. I'm a kind of an all or nothing kind of person. And I start feeling well, and I decide, I'm going to get back doing this, that, or the other. And then before I know it, I've completely overwhelmed myself, and I drop it all. I know that about myself. I've done it so many times. So I'm trying really hard not to get myself in that mode of full force going 100 miles an hour with YouTube or with Instagram or with Facebook or with life. I even do it with Bible study. Honest to goodness, I do it with Bible study. If I start getting into something, I go so hard at it that before I know it, everything else is secondary or sub-level, and I'm focused on that. So that can't be healthy. I mean, in any sense of the word, that can't be healthy. And I was on Instagram last night. I'm very new to Instagram. I don't know much about it. I don't really know why you do Instagram. I don't think it's, I mean, again, I don't know. So I could be dead wrong. Share with me if I am wrong. But I don't think it's a venue to make money at. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But anyways, I was on there last night and this girl did a live video. She said it was the first time she'd ever done it, and for that purpose. And she just impromptu got on there and did a Bible study. And there was maybe 8 of us in there. We had a great time. We really enjoyed ourselves. We talked about several things, and a lot of it was honestly, and she was young, been married 7 years this month, and I've been married 33 years this month. So we're total opposite ends of the spectrum. And the subject of submitting yourselves to your husbands came up. And, so for young ones, you expect that not to really be, a thing that they're even interested in doing. And so it was interesting to see, the different people in there and the things that they had to say. And then, of course, there's the few people that bring up inappropriate questions that you're like, dude, why did you even go there? I am not this, but what do you feel about that? You know what I mean? Type thing. And they're just trying to stir up trouble. And so she very politely just squelched that conversation and said, if you want to DM me, I'll look it up and get you information. So this other lady in there, she goes, well, if you don't want to say it, I'll say it. And she just flat out said, yes, it's a sin. And then so I was like, I seconded it. I mean, at this age, it is what it is. If you know it to be gospel, you can't really live with someone not in a marriage and be completely, you can't live in sin and live a Christian life and be a healthy, maturing, growing Christian, because you're sinning. We all sin and we all come short of the glory of God, and I get that. That's not what I'm saying. And that wasn't even the thing. That's just what I'm bringing up, because I know you all are saying, what were they talking about? What, this, that, and the other. Well, it really doesn't matter, but it was something that comes up pretty prevalent this day and age, and it's a topic of, you don't really want to answer it. You don't really want to say, but, there's those things. And so, again, there was sometimes there was 8, sometimes there was only 4 of us in there. We had a really good time. I just feel like that is something that I would like to add to my life. To get to talk to you, if you happen to be online, and I would share it. Maybe I would share it on my Facebook page that day. I'm going to go live tonight at 6 o'clock on Instagram or on YouTube. Join me, or even Facebook. I really don't care where, just to get some Bible, broaden our horizons. Tell me what you guys think. I don't know. That's where I'm at. That's what I'm thinking of. There's going to be a lot more of home life for me. I do have my eye has completely went haywire again. I did get injections on Tuesday. There's already a little bit of movement in there, but I was completely visionless over this past weekend. So I had a new bleed in my eye. I couldn't see out. They couldn't see in. It was, but they also did say it wasn't a really bad bleed, but it was enough that it just covered my lens. So it was a bad one, but we're working on it. We're getting it healthy and happy and going. And I mentioned this on Facebook, but if any of you watch America's Got Talent, the little kid that was, he isn't a little kid, but the young man, 22 years old, who was blind and autistic and literally just sang the house down and played the piano, it put me in my place. I have no excuse to be complaining. The Lord really, tugged at my heart with that. And because I can see, I have a vision problem, and I can play and I can sing. All of those things were, they have been tried to be snatched from my life, from the enemy, to the point of death. And if you know me at all, you already know that story. But if you're new and you don't know, I laid up in a coma for several months and basically died on my son's 15th birthday. Both of my lungs collapsed. I was in the death mode. They said I had about 3 hours to live, and my lungs had already collapsed and hardened, and I guess that's a thing. And then so when I did finally, because of prayer and solely because of prayer, even the doctors in the hospital shared that it was not medical, it was not them, it was God. Even the guy, the guy at the hospital, I don't know what you call them, chief of surgery, chief of medical, the guy that was up there, he came in, and I'm like, do I know you? And he goes, I know you don't know me, but I'm so and so, and I just had to come in and see the miracle girl. And so that was kind of cool. I was like, okay, you're bigger than me, and why are you in here? And so he came up real close to me. He goes, I'm a believer, and God saved you because we couldn't do it. And so I already am a living miracle. So this vision thing is, it's an irritation. That's what it is. The enemy's just trying to mess with us and mess with me and my outreach here. And we're just not going to let him do that. So there's going to be a lot of home time, a lot of not going, a lot of less driving. And could very well be why I've really gotten into Bible journaling. I have quite a few supplies now. I can just sit there and talk with the Lord and be with the Lord, and we can share maybe. And so if you all are interested in stuff like that, then stick with me. That's kind of where I'm at. Again, impromptu, nothing scheduled, nothing on time, nothing set in stone, because there's going to be days that I just can't see. Sunday, I don't think I really very much came out of the bedroom, and I had my patch on all day. And, it is what it is, and I'm okay with that. We're going to win this battle. So if you want to see my grandbaby and me messing around, stick with us, and I will catch you next time. Pray for me that my weigh-in went well. I wrote this song, I think in 2012, I think. It's called I Trust in You. And it's what I'm believing today. It's always what I'm believing, but it's pretty prevalent to me today. I put my trust in you, Lord. I know you'll guide me through all the day's confusion, when my mind can't find the truth. Put my trust in you, Lord. So lead me safely onto what's prepared for me, till my journey's all but gone. I'll trust in you. Fear and disbelief will always let you down, but faith in God can turn it all around. Wisdom and understanding only come through you, with the knowledge that we will meet in prayer. I put my trust in you, Lord. I know you'll guide me through all the day's confusion, and when my mind can't find the truth. I put my trust in you, Lord. So lead me safely onto what's prepared for me, till my journey's all but gone. I'll trust in you. I guess I did okay because I'm down. So I am down though, but I am 1 pound down. That makes more sense to me. And I am 23.2 pounds total. Yeah, 23.2 pounds total. Right at getting close to 25 pounds again. You know, I gained that 13 pounds at the end of December last year, which was now technically year before last. And it's taken me all this time to get that weight off. I still haven't done it. So yeah, I do still need to make changes, but I'm good. And they gave us cookies. They're good. They're not chocolate. Oat mixed berry breakfast cookies. They're new apparently, and they are good. I didn't need to know it. Oh, here's one's broken, but you can kind of see in it. It's like a little, it tastes like a blueberry muffin. And I baked 2, that was almost 3, 4. Looks like maybe you get 4 full cookies or 4.5 cookies in the mix. And it's 90 calories. And you know what? These don't, oh yeah, 3 points. How much is an Oreo? There's a reason not to eat them.